Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late November 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the Piscean collective. My guides and spirit team, talk to me. What do you have for us Pisces here in late November? Please and thank you. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. And we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for the Piscean collective in late November. We're moving into Saggy season. All right, we're getting towards the end of the year, right? That seemed to have went pretty quickly if you ask me, but what's happening? Enough of all of that. What's going on with Pisces, please? All right, the deck is being specific now. Usually the card pops out quick. Okay, we have some good energy here right up front, Pisces. So whether the reading has challenges or not, this is something, a silver lining that we could really grasp onto. We have this beautiful Empress energy, which is full of possibilities and fertility and blessings. So I absolutely love the fact that we're starting with this. I normally see this card a lot in the spring and the summertime, so I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm happy about it. Before we fully dive into the details, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the November subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this Empress. So when you look at this card, it's very beautiful. We see that divine feminine figure there. She is sitting amongst the nature. She has the tree of life tattooed on her back, surrounded by the nature, the animals. It's just absolutely beautiful. So when I see this card, I think of blessings. What do we think of when we think of the goddess energy? We think of possibilities, fertility, blessings. So maybe for some of you, it's just highlighting a mother figure or motherhood in general. Okay, like however that affects your life. Empress energy does link in with that. But I think of the bounty of life. I think of the pleasures of life when we have energy like this. So for a lot of Pisceans, especially with the readings I've been seeing for you in recent weeks, a lot of really good things could be coming down the line. Now, that's not to say that the reading itself is going to be all positive, but this is a silver lining and it's claimable energy for sure when we start with this Empress. So let's put her down right there. Let's get into tarot. And I always like to say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. Let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. So shuffle it up one time for us Pisceans, my guides. What's happening? And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. It was titled An Unexpected Win. Now, for a lot of you, maybe you did have a win of some kind. I always say they come in all different shapes and sizes. Sometimes it's monetary, sometimes it's interpersonal. Sometimes it could just be having a really good day, right? And that energy could still bleed over into this week, regardless of the energies we pick up now. So let's see what we have for you. We're going to hope to keep it nice and optimistic. But as you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to. So let's get it going. Get these first 3 cards out for Pisces. What do we got? What do you got for us? Okay, 10 of Pentacles to start. Pisces. Very good. Unless this is just a focus around the home, I love starting with 10 of Pentacles energy. So the goodness, the abundance, the blessings is still here, my friends. Okay, let's get a couple more. Try my best to keep those cards as straight as possible. It's not super easy to do. What do we have for Pisces? Yeah, things getting better, things improving. We have the 6 of Swords. Could be taking a trip, traveling, gearing up for something there. Let's get one more. I like it. So far, I really like it, Pisces. And then try to not... Oh, all right. We got the Lovers on the back end. So beautiful, beautiful stuff here, Pisces. The energy surrounding us, you, us, the collective, it is lovely. Chef's kiss so far. Now, I'm going to try my best not to get too overly ambitious or excited about this spread, but the energy I'm feeling so far is very light. Lots of love. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into the juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, elementally, we have a lot of air, which could be a lot of mental. It could be a lot of speaking. There's also some earth energy to really ground it down. There's like family, there's interpersonal relationships. There's all sorts of different things going. But the one thing I will say about each and every one of these cards, although they have their own challenges, they all lean towards the positive. So it's going to be very important for us to clarify, but let's go through one by one. So position number one, we have the Ten of Pentacles, one of the prototypical cards of wins, victories, blessings, you name it. We've been seeing this energy lingering around the Pisces collective for a while now, even though we've been seeing towers and crazy stuff like that too. There's silver linings to be had. When I see the Ten of Pentacles, I think of an influx in money or any money situation or work situation going your way. So this is very good for your pockets, my friends. Now, the Ten of Pentacles could also represent a happy ending, a happy completion. This could be your home. It could represent your family, those that you're very closely connected to. So there might be certain situations going on within your family or your home. Maybe you're just redecorating your house. Maybe you're wanting to move locations or whatever it might be. It doesn't even have to be that. The Ten of Pentacles is beautiful abundance. Like I said, it's wins, it's victories, it's blessings, it's all that good stuff. So we'll want to see what the clarifier is. Now, the one thing I can say about this card, the challenge side of it, it could be something that's immovable, something that's very hard to move past or move on from. It's very stable. It's a rooted type of energy. So we'll see what's up. Moving to the center, we have a card of improvement. Like when you look at the main thing of this card, the Six of Swords, is improvement. Coming out of the choppy waters into the cool, calm, clear water. So problems improving, things getting better. That's the main name of the game of this card. This could also represent travel, could represent situations involving distance. Maybe you're wanting to take a trip. This could represent a vehicle as well. But when I see the Six of Swords, the main thing I think of is like keep moving forward and things getting better and improving. It's an action card. Now, the Six of Swords does have some challenges as well. This could represent somebody in your life you might feel is not living up to their responsibilities. Somebody's not doing everything that they should be doing. In its worst case, it could be somebody abandoning something or leaving it behind. But I'm not going to go that route until we see the clarifier, okay? So sometimes it could mean that. But generally, it just means things improving and things getting better. So we like this. It's progress. It's forward movement. Now, on the back end, we have the Lovers. This is a bit of a complex card. Okay, it's not as simple as the name would lead us to believe, right? So this could represent a Gemini that you're connected to. When I see the Lovers, you see Adam and Eve there with Archangel Raphael. Raphael is the Archangel of healing and things getting better. So when I see this card now, it could be a great time for a lot of Pisces to heal wounds within themselves, whether it's healing physically, mentally, emotionally. This is a great card for that. Now, of course, the Lovers could represent very close interpersonal connections, soul bonds and soul ties, whether they're romantic or not. Even back in the day, this card used to be called the Choice. So sometimes it could be a decision that's on your plate. But if we're not talking about those that you're connected to one way or another, when I see the Lovers, I think of silky, smooth, easygoing, easy flowing, angelic energy. So it's like we have good, 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 good on good on good. So I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the Pisceans and see what's happening. And you know what? There's been times where I've done a reading where the top row has been all good, like nice heavy hitters, and then the reading takes a left, so I hope I didn't jinx myself, but let's see what's up. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ten of Pentacles here. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Pisces, you drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Ten of Pentacles time. Let's see what's happening with my friends. What's happening with Pisces, please? Thank you. We got the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself, without a beard, with a goblet, enjoying a drink, enjoying himself. This is emotionally a beautiful type of energy or card. That's one of the cards that could represent you. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, or anything in between. We love the King of Cups energy around here, right? That's why the name is Kyle of Cups, right? It's like the King of Cups. So when I see this card, I always say kings are in control of their respective suit. This is a card of love. It's a card of emotion. Okay, it's creative, all that stuff that we always talk about. So when I see this king, I think of so much love between you and a person, or between you and a group of people. This is just a beautiful, loving energy. So for a lot of Pisceans, once again, this King of Cups represents, especially in the upright, and it landed directly in the upright. For a lot of Pisceans, once again, that happy ending, that massive winner victory energy is still in the air for the Pisceans, and I love it. So if you didn't have it last week, if you haven't had it recently, it is still lined up for something to really swing your way. Now, it doesn't matter if you're dealing with money things or interpersonal things. It could be a little bit of everything or one thing in particular. This just tells me that the energetic current is sweeping in a very positive way for Pisceans to come out on top and have some really, really big wins and victories. And I love it. Aside from all the stuff and the control I was speaking about, the King of Cups, aside from it possibly even representing you in the upright, it's just a loving, silky, smooth energy similar to the Lovers when I see it. Just fills you with happiness. So I love this energy. I think this is a great way to start the reading. And we'll see if it stands up, right? Like, we're starting at one of the best energies you could start a reading with. And we'll see if it still really continues. But there is so much love within this reading, Pisces. And I would really claim it and embrace it and live it the coming days and weeks. Be that beacon of love and light. So let's go in on that Six of Swords, right? I don't know how things could improve further than here, right? Like, because now we're moving into a card of improvement. It's like we're starting from a good, solid place. Can it get better? So let's see what's going on with that Six of Swords, all right? I really like it, Pisces. And the deck is getting jumpy. It's trying to jump out of my hands already. Let's see what that Six has. What is that Six of Swords? Thank you. Knight of Swords, yeah, moving forward. Yeah, there is a lot of travel in the air for a lot of Pisceans. Okay, whether you want to take a trip, whether it's one that could be spontaneous for some of you as well, where it's like, oh, gotta go. It's like one of those. So don't be surprised if some of you want to take like a spontaneous trip or vacation when we have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords. And one thing I'm feeling here for a lot of you, you might be connected to an air sign here, tons of air sign energy. But the Knight of Swords can be combative sometimes, but it's not giving me that energy right now. It's almost as fast as the Chariot. So when I see it under the Six of Swords, he is facing this King of Cups, which I said could represent you. The magnetic energy that I've been seeing coming towards Pisces for weeks now. I think I saw it like 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Like, here they come, or here it comes. There's been a magnetic energy around Pisces. It's still persisting here. But I do have that little prediction for some Pisceans. If you're not getting ready to travel or take a trip, this could be a spontaneous one, where it's like, okay, gotta go. All right, well, I'm gonna go here then. But there's just a lot of moving about. It's giving me a lot of moving about, but not in a bad way. And you still have so much magnetic energy moving towards you. This is beautiful. And it's still improvement and getting better. So the way this is really lining up, ever since that Empress energy in the beginning, it's like we have multiple wins here, multiple good things. Let's go in on the Lovers. So we'll see what's up with the Lovers, then we'll do a quick little recap before the Shadow card. I'm liking this, Pisces. We're feeling good, right? This is all claimable energy so far. I mean, unless you don't want to travel. You don't have to if you don't want to. Let's see why that Lovers is here. Please and thank you. Could it be healing? Could it be a person? I mean, we could be looking at someone you're connected to, like their energy when we get to this Lovers. Thank you. Yeah, someone you're connected to could be a little bit out of whack or out of balance. This could be even a connection that is just a little off at the moment. Like, it's not where you think it should be. Okay? And once again, yes, it could be romantic. It could be something else. And I don't feel like this ruins the reading whatsoever. Okay? But when I get the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there's some sort of imbalance here. Okay, well, we'll keep it real. So I feel like the main messages here is like, yeah, we have a problem here, but we have so much good energy swirling that what are you going to lean into? Are you going to lean into the problematic energy, or are you going to lean into the positive possibilities? And I feel like for the vast majority of Pisceans, you're going to lean into this naturally because it's coming at you. But when I see the Lovers with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, now could be a great time to heal within personal relationships or get things right. Turn this Two of Pentacles in reverse into the upright. So you might have big opportunities to fix things with people that you might be on outs with. That's a big possibility. But the main message I'm seeing, like, yes, there's a problem here, whether it's an imbalanced connection of some kind or an imbalance within the person themselves. there's still this beautiful healing energy of Archangel Raphael, and I do like it. And overall, I'd say most of this reading is claimable energy. And if you are having imbalance with someone you are soul tied with or soul connected with, you could really do some problem solving there if you're so inclined. So let's go through and do a quick little recap here, Pisces. I'm liking the energy this week for sure. I know I've said it like 50 times already, but let's go through before the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, beautiful. We got the 10 of Pentacles with the King of Cups chilling there, having a celebratory drink. Like I said, we got win on win on win, victory on victory. It feels huge, massive, all those beautiful descriptive words. And it just feels good to me. There's a lot of stability. And moving forward through the reading, we have the 6 of Swords with the Knight of Swords in the upright. The magnetic energy is still coming towards you. I did make a little prediction about travel for a lot of you, or even spontaneous, where it's like, okay, well, I didn't know a couple days ago I was going here, but yeah, let's pack the bags and go. So there's some sort of spontaneous travel showing up. Moving to the back end, still seeing improvements. We have the Lovers with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. There might be a connection that's a little imbalanced, or a person that you're connected to that could be a little imbalanced, but it's your choice if you're going to lean into the problems or you're going to lean into the positive. And that's your choice to make, my friends. But regardless, there could be some big healing here with this energy on the back end. Pisces, please take a screenshot of that if you want to look into it further. It was a lovely reading this week so far. Let's see what's in the shadows. Guides and Spirit team, what is in the shadows for Pisces? And yes, as some of you know, I always like to pull a shadow card at the very end, just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. It doesn't always have to be a challenge, right? But let's see what's in the shadows for Pisces. Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll leave a link for it down in the comments below if you are so inclined. It's a beautiful way to support the channel and support my mission. Obviously, there's no pressure, but there's a few different tiers you can check out. But let's get this shadow card out here for Pisces, my guides. What is in the shadows for Pisces? Nice little cherry on top of this reading. What's going on? All right, 7 of Wands. Now, this can be a little bit of a conflicted type of energy, which it's kind of like a sore thumb with the reading we had and the easy flowing, easy going energy I was feeling throughout this whole thing when we have the 7 of Swords in the shadows. Now, for some of you, you might feel a little trapped or your back's against the wall. This is one of the cards where someone feels imprisoned. There's something about imprisonment with this card, whether it's within one's mind or within one's own self. But a big thing I always mention with the 7 of Wands is that it could be someone with tons of determination to get something right or keep it moving. Often when this card shows up, Spirit could be testing you with a few different things, so keep that in mind. Although we have good, positive, wind-based type of energy, the 7 of Wands talks about how you stack up when times get tough. It's easy to keep things moving when times are going good, when things are going smooth, but there is something in the shadows about when the going gets tough. Do you get going or do you split? Like, there could be someone you're linked to where that could be a question. But the beautiful thing about the 7 of Wands is that it is determined and it does continue to keep pushing forward regardless. So there is a positive to this as well. Just watch out for the tests from Spirit, and I'm sure you'll pass them all with flying colors, Pisces. That's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the November subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the October subscriber surprise, the winners will be in the community tab after this week's fire and air readings. But for November, we're bringing back winner's choice. 2 lucky subscribers will get to pick a deck of their choosing up to $40 US. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the zodiac signs, which one do you think is the most fun? Which one do you have the most fun with? And yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of November, I'll pick the winners at random as usual. My friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.